Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, like yesterday, because my light here, it's not working, so you guys can't see my eyes. So I just want to put the sunglasses on, and I want to get into this right here. Okay, somebody was criticizing me, saying that I'm putting fear in people by telling people the truth for what is really going on in our world. Because the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, they're bringing in a one world government. So if you guys don't want to listen to my videos, don't listen to my videos. Go listen to a nice prosperity teacher. Everything's going to be all right. There are better days ahead for us when there's not. The Bible says it's going to get worse. And I guess many people, they don't like to hear that. They just want to hear nice things. Well, I got to stay true to God's word, and I must. So this is what I wanted to say. And plus, the Bible is over 1/4 prophecy. God intended for us to study prophecy and to heed its warnings. That's why it says we have the prophetic word we have a more sure word of prophecy. You do well if you heed to it, as a light that shines in the darkness. So it is commanded for us to heed prophecy and to understand for what is going on, because your worstest enemy, people, is ignorance, and knowledge is power. Remember that. And the more knowledge, the more stuff that you get informed of is better. So I want to get into this right here. In Hamilton, Ontario, to go on a city bus, like everywhere we go, we use bus tickets, or you have your own bus pass or whatever. But they're making it mandatory now that if you want to travel onto a bus, you have to get the OPIS. Now, the OPIS was originally created for the elderly, the handicapped, people that are in wheelchairs and stuff like that. It's just a card that you sweep on the thing and it goes beep, and that you get onto the bus. So I was listening to this thing. It's because they're being fogged up right now, but because I don't look good like this. You guys can't see my eyes, so. But anyways, what's it called? Yeah, there was a thing about this OPIS that everybody's gonna have to have it now. Instead of you worrying about buying bus tickets, this and that, and renewing your bus pass every month, you just have your own OPIS card, and you just put your own money on it. So there was a guy asking questions about it, and he said, is there RFID and radio frequency attached to that card? And the guy said, absolutely. Each time you go onto the bus, we know what time you got on the bus, and he actually admitted that it's connected to a computer database of all your whereabouts, like what time you took the bus, when you got off the bus, and stuff like this. But you see how they're uploading it upon to the citizens to get people used to a cashless society where they're absolutely eliminating everything. We're all going to get used to cards. Now, there's a more agenda behind this. Like I said, they're pushing towards a cashless society. And Canada may beat the United States to a cashless society. And so many people don't want to hear about it. You know, that's what really hurts me. Like my other video that I made, a cashless society is running our way very fast. If you want to go listen to it, go listen to it. I was just feeling so down, so depressed. You know, people don't even want to take the time to listen. That's why, if many of you have listened to my videos, I tell you guys to do your own research. Because this is not my thing. I would not be saying stuff that I know that is not true. What do I get out of it? I get nothing out of it. And I know this is the truth because I've been introduced to Bible prophecy, and I have fallen in love with it. And this is exactly what the Bible said would happen. What God revealed to Daniel and what God revealed to John on the island of Patmos. That in the final generation, we'd see the formation and the rise of a one world government. And that's what we're seeing right now. So I also want to get into this Canada. Like I said, Canada may beat the United States to a cashless society. And because right now, this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Like for those of you that know, Canada, the Canadian government has eliminated the penny. They're trying to say it saves the government more money, which is a bunch of bull, because the government can print their own money out of thin air. They have a special machine that they can make their own money. But yeah, they're trying to say to save money. Yeah, right. They're not saving money. They're all planning is to crash the economies of the world. That's the very thing that's going to usher in the New World Order. It's in their own documents, people. Don't believe me. Study it. David Rockefeller, Henry Kissinger, Bush, you name it. Order out of crisis. David Rockefeller, at one of his speeches in the United Nations, he said, "We are on the verge of a global transformation. All that we need is a major crisis, and the nations will accept the New World Order." So, but as I was saying about Canada, yeah, Canada, the Canadian government stopped, they eliminated the penny. They eliminated the penny. Like I said, they're trying to say they save money off of it, but it's not. It's a scandal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a global agenda that they're bringing in, a new world order, a cashless society, because the very thing that's hindering them from having a total global society is a cashless society, a global community. They want to have absolute control over every citizen of the globe, control over every aspect of your life. Okay? This is the Antichrist system that is being set up right before us. And then there's an organization, the Midship Organization, which is Freemasonry. When they saw this happen, they said, the Canadian government eliminated the penny, so why don't we eliminate all the rest of the coins as well? Wouldn't we save even more money? This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So think about it. When that happens, because they're already talking about eliminating the nickel, it's not going to stop there. They're going to eliminate all the coins. And we already have, they already stopped printing the Canadian currency. They stopped printing it, ladies and gentlemen. Our money is not paper. Our money is plastic. The $5 bill is still paper, but they're advancing to get that into plastic as well with time. But think about when we have no more coins left. We just have plastic money. Oh, now we need to protect the environment. We need to protect the trees, global climate. Then they're going to stop printing to make the plastic. Then we're going to go into biometrics, ladies and gentlemen. I saw the documents. I literally saw the documents. That Canada is going to follow the rest of the countries of the world, and they said the world is already heading in that direction towards biometrics. Everybody's going to have to do a digital thumb scan to travel, and they're already doing it on some kids that go on school buses. They have to digitally thumb scan. Kids that are in schools have to do a digital. They have to do a digital thumbprint to buy their lunch. You name it. They are trained. They are getting people ready for the cashless society. Okay. So think what you want to think. Okay, people. You can laugh at. Go ahead, laugh at me. Laugh at me. Go right ahead and laugh. You guys are going to be crying like babies when this comes down the line. Because when this happens, it's not going to be you believing in it. It's going to be reality slapping you right in the face. I'm telling you. There's coming a cashless society where the government said that they're going to enforce the biometric system upon the people. And they actually said that they're actually installing this biometric system. You know what the real purpose is for it? It's in their own statements, people. You need to do your research on biometrics. This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is really bad. It said the real purpose for installing this biometric system is for control over its citizens. It's for control over its citizens, ladies and gentlemen. And they got caught in the past. Well, they don't care. They admit, because they're above the law. These people picture themselves as above the law, a powerful mafia of the world. That they share biometric information commercially between different government agencies. And they're analyzing us. They're already doing it. They're already meddling data off of us. That's the real reason for Facebook. Because Facebook knows your friends, it knows your names, it knows your families, it knows your likes, it knows your dislikes, it knows the things that you like, but it also knows your face. They're meddling data off of us, they're analyzing our face, they're doing facial recognition, and so on. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what's coming, okay? This is what is coming down the line right now. A total cashless society. Total control over its citizens. And I remember talking to somebody, because I know somebody that's... Hold on. I know someone that's Indian. They're from India. Okay, they're from India, people. So I told them, did you hear about the thing that happened in India? About 1 point something million people going into biometrics? You know what she said? The world is changing. Yeah, the world is changing to enslave humanity. It's their dream to enslave humanity. We need to control the citizens of the globe. Once we have the new totalitarian system in place, the world will be ours. They do what we say, or we just annihilate them just by a push of a button. We can control them because there's a push on the globe right now for every citizen of the globe to have the citizens numbered with national ID cards, which is linked in with your biometrics, people. Wake up and do your own research. I'm getting fed up. I have to keep repeating myself over and over again. And you people are going to be warned over and over and over and over and over again until the final nail hits the coffin. And that's it. There's going to be no more warnings. There's going to be no more warnings. Okay? There's going to be no more warnings. It's going to be too late, and people are going to wish that they would have listened. And people that don't know anything about biometrics, they're going to buy into this. Oh, I have nothing to hide. I'm going to take a biometric ID card. I'm going to do what I'm told. Anyways, the government knows what's best for me, right? This is a bunch of bull. This is why it hurts me that so many people do not even know what's going on. So people can think I'm a fearmonger. They can think I'm a conspiracy theorist. Do your research, and this is the Antichrist system. This is what they're going to start off with before they get the mark of the beast installed. Everybody's going to have their unique biometrics. And by the way, I forgot to kick this in as well. The Canadian bankers right now are working on a digital coin, digitalizing everything. They want to go into a digital currency, people. So remember, a digital currency. So what are we going to do? Digital thumb scan. For that to happen, we have to have a digital currency in place, which makes it all logical and all reasonable to install a cashless society. And they're talking about doing it through smartphones and everything, people. Do your research, man. This is what's going on. People need to realize the Illuminati, the Rockefellers, the Queen of the Netherlands, Queen Beatrix, the Kissingers, you name it. All of them are controlling the world as we know it. There are leaders behind the world scene that are controlling currency decisions of the globe. They decide that there's going to be an economic crisis, and it always gives them for their own benefit. They can do certain things that they would not be able to do. They cause a crisis. They planned the 2008 crisis. They said so that we can extend more power and more control. And then you have China and Russia saying the only way that we can resolve this economic crisis is if we install a global currency. And that's what they're working on right now. They said by 2018 that they're going to have their global currency in place. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. I'm just telling you what I've heard. They're going to call it the Phoenix. You know, on the back of the dollar bill with the all-seeing eye and that bird on the side there? That's what they're going to name after their currencies. They're going to call it the Phoenix, which is after the bird that's on the currency. So, this is what I'm saying. We are definitely living in exciting times. This is what's going on. Cash is becoming obsolete. For the technologies that we have today, technology is advancing day by day. Very soon, cash will be obsolete. Everybody's going to be carrying around smart cards, you name it. I'm not taking any of this crap, because that's all that it is. It's part of their control grid. To control and enslave humanity. They're going to make it all sound nice, and many people are going to love the idea. Oh, cool. This is a new technology that has come out. Cool, man. You mean I don't have to carry around my wallet anymore? I don't have to carry around money? I can just do it by my finger? Wow, let's give the government a big applause. Thank you for this new technology. We're really going to be enslaved. I'm a slave to the New World Order. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's happening. And they said the reason for this international ID card is for the war on terror. And there's no such thing as terror. There's no such thing as terrorists. We're not in a war with terrorists. They're all creating all these disasters, all these things to happen, so they can establish their one world government, so they can come up with the people. You see, we need a world government for a safer world. We need to unite humanity. We can no longer afford to be divided. And I actually saw their own statements, the birth of a global nation. United Nations, our global neighborhood is part of global government. And so on. Like, there's so much evidence, people. You guys need to do your research and see what's really going on. And isn't it funny that the United States government ordered, I forget, 300,000 something guillotines, and now they're getting preparations ready in the FEMA camps. Maybe they're planning something, an attack on America. Who knows? Just be prepared, people. I'm telling you, you can't trust anything. You can't trust the media. You can't trust nothing, because the government is working from behind the scenes. They're planning things out. They don't care about anybody. And Obama is transforming the military of the United States into UN troops. To UN troops, people. But anyways, all that I care about is I got the truth out to people while there was still time before it was too late. So whoever's listening to this, if this comes to, well, not if, but when, resist the national ID card. Never, ever, ever hand over your biometrics. This is all I gotta say, and I'm signing off, and may God bless you all.